The new Just Cause 4 is out. Let's take a look at this game. Just Cause 4 is an action-adventure game played from a third-person perspective. The player assumes the role of series protagonist called Rico Rodriguez. The game takes place in the fictional nation of Solis, a large open world consisting of different biomes including snowy mountains and deserts. Rico can travel the game's world using his wingsuit and different biomes including his grappling hook, whose functions are expanded to include the ability to attach hot air balloons and rocket busters on objects. A new wind and particle system was introduced and it affects Rico's traversal with his wingsuit. The game also features a weather system and environmental hazards such as tornadoes and thunderstorms. The game features a large variety of vehicles and firearms including exotic weapons like the wind gun and the lightning gun. Each weapon also has an alternative firing mode. Players can call for supply drop at any time in the game. During combat, he may be assisted by allies who are controlled by artificial intelligence. The game includes a frontline system in which the rebel forces fight against the Black Hand army at the borders of their territories. Rico can participate in these battles at any time. Talking about the characters, the game is set in a fictional South American country called Solis, which is home to extreme weather conditions. Rico Rodriguez takes on the Black Hand, the world's most powerful private army run by Gabriela Morales, a newly introduced character. The Black Hand served as a mercenary group to dictators Salvador Mendoza of Just Cause and Sebastiano Di Ravello in Just Cause 3, which is the predecessor of the game. When Rico is shown evidence that his late father was working with the Black Hand, he considered the South American nation of Solis, the homeland of the Black Hand, in search of answers. After the events of Just Cause 3, Rico Rodriguez is approached by Mira Morales, a native of Solis, who convinces him to come to Solis to uncover the truth about Project IAPA, a project aimed at creating weather cores able to control the weather and generate storms. Just Cause 4 was developed by Avalanche Studios and published by Square Enix. The game uses a new version of Avalanche Apex's game engine. The new technology allows the game to feature diverse and extreme weather effects, including blizzards, sandstorms, tornadoes, and more. Developers of the game noted that improvements have been made to the game's artificial intelligence over Just Cause 3. These changes were intended to make non-player characters smarter so that they behave more tactically and pose a more threat to the player. Other improvements to the game engine include physics-based rendering and a new animation system. The game was announced during Microsoft's press conference at E3 2018 and also appeared later at Square Enix's showcase and PC gaming show. On October 30, the game was announced as having gone gold, signifying the completion of development of the base game. The game was released for PlayStation 4, Windows and Xbox One on December 4, 2018. Square Enix released 3 pieces of downloadable content upon the game's release. Daredevil to Destruction, released on April 30, which introduced weaponized vehicles and challenge modes. The second DLC, which sees Rico defending the Solis against an invading demonic force, was released on July 3rd of 2019. The last DLC, which features new missions against the agency, adds a hoverboard, which was released on September 5, 2019. According to the review aggregator Metacritic, Just Cause 4 received mixed or average reviews from critics. The game received mixed reviews from these critics. While the open world gameplay, controls, graphics, and soundtrack were praised, its story, mission design, cutscenes, and voice acting were criticized. The game was also heavily criticized by users who noted the game's regression in graphics quality relative to past installments of the series, in particular pointing out the greatly simplified water effects and flat-looking vegetation. This led to Square Enix developing a patch in an attempt to alleviate these complaints with partial success. The PlayStation 4 version of Just Cause 4 sold 16,100 copies within its first week on sale in Japan, which placed it at number 7 on the all-format video game sales chart. Overall, this game seems to be a lot more amazing than the previous one in my opinion, because it has more challenges, more DLCs, and more map to explore. And as always, thanks for watching.